Bayern Munich look like they're going to have a busy summer ahead of them with some much needed players in the transfer window. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. And today I'm bringing you some news that Bayern are looking for 3 player profiles on the transfer market for next season. So basically, these are the 3 archetypes of players they're looking to pick up in the summer transfer window. This came, of course, from Kerry Ha, the chief reporter for Sport 1. So the very first thing they need is a communicative defensive leader. Obviously, we lost that in David Alaba, and we didn't really get that. And Upamecano, I think he's been a very, very big disappointment. I think we're hoping for big things from Upamecano, and honestly, he's really, really disappointed. I thought he had the potential to become our best defender, probably behind Alphonso Davies, but he's been so poor this year, and obviously he's not becoming a leader really either. So we just need somebody that's a strong defender and a great leader as well. There's definitely some names in the market that stand out. I think De Ligt and Rudiger are my top 2. I think those would both be incredible options. Obviously, De Ligt would cost quite a bit. And the last of those is probably Matthias Ginter. I think he's, I don't know. He's there. He's free. It's not a transfer that would excite me very much. It'd be something that's more of a patch. I don't think that's kind of Bayern quality in my opinion. I think we'd be getting something better. I think De Ligt or Rudiger would both be excellent picks for us to get at the back and really, lead our defense. The next of which is an attacking right back. And just fun fact before we get into this, Pavard is actually the 6th highest valued right back in the world on transfer market, which was really hard to believe for me. I guess he's still only 25, but he's valued at like 30 million euros, which I don't know. Maybe that's a little high, but I don't know. I thought it was a little bit surprising. I don't know if everybody else thinks the same, but yeah, 6th highest valued right back in the world. I mean, I guess he's still decently young at 25. He could still improve. It's just hard to see. We haven't really seen that development at Bayern Munich yet. Unfortunately, I always had high hopes for Pavard, but it doesn't really seem like it's working out. I'm not saying he's horrible, but I don't think he's what we expected, and especially the price we paid. I think we were hoping for more from the Frenchman. So the options here is Max Aarons, I think, is somebody that a lot of people are looking at, a great young, attacking right back. And then Tariq Lamptey is right in that conversation as well, the Brighton talent. And then 2 options I think are very, very strong for us. I think Frimpong from Leverkusen is a great option. He's been great for Leverkusen. I think, is definitely a solid attacking option. He's only 21 years old, so I think definitely somebody we should be looking at. And another player we should, of course, be looking at is Ajax's Mazraoui. I think he's a great player, and I think somebody that Bayern could be interested in getting and somebody that would be interested in coming into Bayern as well. I know there's some talks to Barcelona, but I think Bayern could win in that regard. And obviously, Serginho Dest is a player that's been on radar for a while now. I don't think that's going to happen, at this point, but definitely somebody that could have happened that, we probably shouldn't have gotten in the end. And then lastly, we need a replacement for Tolisso in the midfield. So that's another thing that Bayern are looking for. A physically strong player with potential to develop is exactly what they're looking for. So a few options I thought of here is obviously Ryan Gravenberch. Maybe not as strong as the other options here, but definitely, a good player with potential to develop. Could be kind of a Tolisso in the future. And then obviously we have Jude Bellingham here. Definitely a very expensive option, but would assert herself as the best club in the world still. I mean, that would be a huge transfer, and I think with, Goretzka and Kimmich in the midfield and Muller, that would just be the best, undoubtedly the best midfield in the world if we picked up Jude Bellingham. So obviously I don't think that's going to happen. That's a bit of a dream transfer, but he is technically a physically strong player with potential to develop, so he definitely matches the criteria that Bayern are looking for. The last of which would be Weston McKennie, if Juventus are willing to sell. I think he's been, pretty solid. Juventus obviously probably hoping for a little bit better things from him, but I think maybe he comes back to the Bundesliga and maybe he can do a bit better. So those are the 3 things that Bayern are reportedly looking for this summer. Hopefully we can get all 3, and hopefully we're happy with all 3 picks. But, a lot has to happen. I think Rudiger is very likely. I think De Ligt is more of a dream transfer, but we all know how much Bayern wants to bring in De Ligt. So, I think these are 3 steps. I think that, Bayern's looking in the right spots. They've kind of addressed our issues, and I think we all are pretty much in agreement here. A midfielder, attacking right back, and a defensive leader is pretty much all we are looking for. I think all fans will be very excited if we do get 3 good transfers here. Of course, there is a matter if Lewandowski leaves, then we, of course, have to sign a striker. We can't leave Choupo-Moting up there with no other help. So that would be another one that would come up if we do sell Lewandowski. But right now, these are the 3 things we should be going for, and I agree with Bayern Munich for where they're looking. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know who you would like to sign in the summer, and if you want to see more Bayern Munich content like this in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Hope you see you on the next one. Until then, mia sa mia.